Yeah.
Robert England here, a.k.a. Freddy Krueger, and I'm here with FlatlineTV. The Flatline the suckers.
Hi, my name is Zach Galligan, and you are watching FlatlineTV.
Hi, I'm David Naughton, an American werewolf in London, and you're watching FlatlineTV.
Hey everybody, it's CJ Graham, Jason, Friday 13th Part 6, FlatlineTV. I want to send a shout out. Everybody, watch it. I'm coming from your town.
We are back again at it on Tuesday nights. Howdy, folks. If you're back, that's good, right? Because I guess we didn't offend you last time, but we're going to try our hardest to offend you this time. Right, Johnny?
I will do my best to try to offend you. I offend everybody, so it's not that hard. Let's be real.
It's not that hard, huh?
Not that hard to offend people. What can I say?
Well, we are back here at FlatlineTV. We're here on the top floor of Toyzilla here in Alhambra, and yeah. So yeah.
What's up, everybody?
I got to keep remembering that we're in a different spot now, so that's why I have to keep remembering.
Definitely a different spot. We even right now we have a different background, as you can see.
Yes.
Now we have the Pennywise right behind us. Last week I think we had The Shining, so this is a lot of changes. A lot of us.
2018 new me.
New you. Real quick, just want to say a couple of highs to David Gutierrez. What's up, David? Michael Myers, always good to see you. Neil, always great. Hey, Wendy. Joseph, nice to see you. Marco, what's going on? Your brother's over here still. Marco again, Bomber's brother. Bomber is our audio and video guy, so if you have any questions about audio and video, it's Bomber's fault. Yeah. Amanda, Caleb, Julio, God, there's so many people out here. It's amazing. And you know what? It's because we have a great show. Today we have some very special guests that we're actually super, super excited and super privileged to get out here. From the Look-See, hosted by CryptTV, we have Landon and Belinda. It's okay, guys. You can talk as much as you want, please. Oh, yeah. Feel free to.
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, no, please. Thank you, guys. And like with our show is definitely interactive. Everybody pretty much says whatever's on their mind. You'll see me and Carlos actually go on it a couple times and kind of try to embarrass each other as much as possible on the show. So it's fun. It's fun.
Always embarrassing each other.
You're an embarrassment?
Yes, of course I am. Leave me alone.
Wow. No, we just finished WonderCon this weekend. It was huge. So a lot of our people that we probably saw over there at the con are joining us today. So guys, thank you for coming out. So let's get into it. I want to get into some of the interviews. So let's get into the news real quick.
Yes, let's do that then. Oops.
There's over. Ladies and germs. It's showtime! Here's Johnny.
What's up, everybody? Again, here's the news for for what I think is important. Actually, let's talk about it. New Mutants.
Okay.
Trying to get Carlos to engage over here now. No, the New Mutants actually just recently indicated that they were going to be doing another pushback. So now the movie that was supposed to come out on February 14th. I'm sorry. I said that wrong. They were supposed to come out, February 14th of...
What, this year?
No, April. I'm sorry, mid-April this year. They got moved to February 14th of next year.
Dang, why did they push it back?
They haven't said. In fact, actually,
I smell failure.
Well, all of Fox is really kind of they're kind of divulging on the Deadpool right now, so they're kind of putting everything on that.
Sure.
everything that's basically X-Men related or even X-Men horror related now. That's the only reason why we're talking about it. Like the New Mutants got pushed back to February 14th, and they won't even start doing any of the filming for Dark Phoenix until February 14th. Again, this is kind of their new move to kind of get into the horror genre, as you can say, because of all the success that a lot of horror has been bringing. So it's kind of crazy that they actually moved everything a year. So it probably means that they don't have anything slated for the next year, and they're trying to get everything ready. I don't know. I'm not going to even talk about it. Something that people actually talk about. Have you ever heard about the movie called The Meg?
Yes, I have.
No, I haven't. Landon knows everything.
Megalodon.
The Megalodon.
Oh, that
exactly.
one again. That one again.
We were asked about this last week, so I made it a special point to kind of find out information about it for the people asking. Basically, it's a feature film about a killer shark, a 75-foot prehistoric shark.
Well, I'm sure it's not a friendly shark, right?
How do you know? Have you met the Megalodon?
It could be a romantic comedy, you know.
It could be. Jason Statham is in it, so you never know.
Oh, I see.
Basically, all they released, and that was actually as of today, all they released was that the trailer will be coming out shortly, and the movie will be released in April.
All right.
That's all they said about it. There's no good review.
That's really fast.
I agree.
For a trailer, then the release.
Yeah, and the holdup of the trailer is the craziest thing about it, because again, the fact is they were supposed to have this trailer done in February. Didn't have it. Now they're doing it in April. Now they're doing it in like a couple of weeks, and then they're gonna have it mid-April, the release of the film. So it's kind of like, I'm sorry, August 10th.
Okay,
that sounds a lot better, right?
That
yeah,
does
it's
sound
a few
better.
more months for them.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. Where are you at, Johnny?
Everywhere.
Obviously not here, right?
Obviously not. No, the couple April, but it's August. But technically, it is fast for the film, because technically this film really started filming last year. For it to be a 75-foot shark, it's huge as far as special effects. For it to be done so quickly is kind of
Definitely all practical, for sure.
You think so?
No.
Like,
yeah,
you think
definitely
so?
not. It's gonna be probably like the whole like Sharknado type of thing, right?
We can only hope.
Oh God, please! And I want to see 7 spinoffs of the Meg.
Yeah.
Isn't the new Sharknado like they're in space or something like that?
I don't know, but it's
It
inspired a
can't keep
lot of
up.
drinking games. So
Yeah, no, it literally. I think that's the only reason why people make them now, or even go to them.
Space NATO.
Space NATO is that they're either drinking games, or it's just how many times they can mess up during a movie. It really is. It's like that's all it is now.
Yeah.
Like they had a 2-headed shark, and all,
Yeah.
we won't even talk about it. It's funny. Anybody looking forward to Stranger Things? Are you guys?
Always.
Yes.
Season
Always.
3?
Always.
I'm just saying. I was
Yeah.
asking. Whoa. They will actually start. They actually are going to start filming in May.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got the Stranger Things music. It was actually released this weekend that they've already have a set as far as it's going to be in the summer of '85. That's
Okay.
that's it. That's what they set it as to be. It is going to have Eleven and Mike and Lucas and Max that are officially couples at the start of the season.
Okay.
So they're already going to be coupled up, and it's kind of weird to say that since they're like 12 in the show, but it's
Yeah.
okay. It's okay. It's what everybody wants, apparently.
They've all got more money as well, I hear, this season, next season. A lot more money.
You know what's
Yeah,
funny
it's
is
Kids.
negotiating, right?
they got a lot more money for a lot less shows. This is going to have one episode less than last
Okay.
season.
That's how it works.
One
isn't it?
less episode?
One less episode, and before then it was 2 less episodes.
Wow.
So I don't know. Maybe they're going on the Friends theory. They get more money for the more shows,
Yeah.
less shows. I don't know.
Uh,
It's awesome for
knows?
them. Also, just real quick, movies like Bride of Chucky, Leprechaun, New Nightmare, Van Helsing, Total Recall, Batman Returns. I mean, all great films, right?
There's a. Are you saying there's a new Van Helsing?
No, there's not a
Okay.
new Van Helsing. But you like how I snuck that in, all great films, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. I was like, where's this going?
Actually, no. There's actually a stunt woman by the name of Debbie Lee Carrington who is very popular in those movies, especially in Total Recall. She was the
girl with the 3 boobs on Total Recall?
No, she was not the girl with the 3 boobs.
Oh,
I knew
okay.
you were gonna go there. She was the smaller lady that had the machine gun.
Oh, now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and sadly she passed away this weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
She passed away at 58 years of age. She's known for that, but she's also was known for being stunt double in most like doll movies like Chucky and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
So she had recently passed away. So she's done a lot of great movies. So I had to mention it, guys. It's a little sad to say, but hey,
Yeah.
what can we
So
do?
sad.
And I'm looking at everybody chiming in. We got, as one thing you'll see, we got a lot of people that chime in. They chime in hardcore horror fans, and they tell me all these great things about stuff like, what's Detroit is Go Cray with Rob and Man? Anybody know that? No? Okay.
What?
I don't
Is
know.
that sentences?
I have no idea what that was. I'm not going to read from there.
Rob Zombie Man?
I have no idea. But speaking of Rob Zombie, which I'm glad you did, Rob Zombie is actually added.
Segue.
Yeah, I love that segue. God, you're perfect for the show.
I was prepped. I'm just kidding.
They actually added more people on the show, or
What
more
do you mean
people
on
on
the
his the new movie, 3 from Hell, which is the 3rd installment of the Devil Reject series. They actually added Emilio Rivera, who was known on Sons of Anarchy, being the head guy in the Mayan motorcycle gang.
Oh yeah. I was a big fan of that show.
I never seen that show.
What?
I was obsessed with it.
Right? It was a
Yeah.
great show.
I haven't seen it.
All right, I'm sorry, bro. Damn.
Just saying.
It's on Netflix, I think.
It's never
Is
too
it?
late to start.
It's on
Yeah,
Hulu,
I
I
know,
think, too.
yeah.
I'm just saying. Whatever. Well, he was basically added to the show. Thanks for killing it, Carlos.
You're welcome.
And with that also included is a bunch of other people. Sid Haig, Bill Moseley, Sherry Moon, of course, is in it.
Well, I would hope so. They're the fucking 3 people from hell, right?
Jesus H, can I finish talking before you jump in?
I wish they would bring back Rainn Wilson. He had a really sad demise in that House of a Thousand Corpses.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he
He's turned
did.
into a fish.
Yeah, fish boy.
Fish boy. I was about to say is like, yeah, no, you can't
Like, what
bring it
happened to that? So, I don't know.
back. You never know, because what's funny is they actually brought in Daniel Roebuck, who was he was the role of Morris Green, the Rugsville's favorite TV personality.
Right.
They brought him back, so I wouldn't be surprised. He keeps bringing people back from the original movies to reprise the roles.
Yeah,
so
but
you
he
never
was dead in the original movie, so I can bring him back.
Well,
he
'cause we
could
don't know.
still be like a mantelpiece.
Well, because also at the same time, isn't this supposed to be a prequel?
Didn't the house burn down? Or is it prequel?
It's supposed to be, because technically they were all shot to hell.
Well, they
on the-
never said if it was maybe a dream sequence, maybe.
Oh.
They might have been hallucinating. Who
Is
knows?
Is that what we're going to say now?
Hey, anything is possible.
I was about to say that. Anything's possible in the movies
Yeah.
or in our
That's true.
series.
That's what they say.
Honestly, what I think would be actually really cool is that they would leave it off back where they're inside the house where it's on fire.
So about to walk off.
So
Wow.
like they're just hallucinating from in pain from getting beat up by the officer. What's his name? The White L guy.
White Elk guy.
Yeah, I don't forget what the hell his first name is.
Actually, I think I have
Sheriff
it here
White
too.
L.
Yes, something like that. Who knows? Also, Hulu passed on Lock and Key pilot, by the way. Just FYI. You're like, what the hell is Lock and Key?
Mm-hmm.
Lock and Key was a series done by the gentleman who did Horns and Heart Shaped Box, Joe Hill.
Okay.
He-
I only know his horns. I never heard of the heart-shaped box one.
Well, he's a really popular horror writer, and he also did a book called Lock and Key, which he did for comics. Really popular in comics, and it's been put on the plate to be sold to Hulu for at least a year now, and they finally passed up on it. So now they're trying to look for other people to stream it. It's a really great show. It's about kind of like 2 kids, ghost detectives. It's actually pretty cool. It's a really good book.
YouTube Red. Put it on there.
Okay.
Why not?
Well,
YouTube Red is pretty big.
I don't have say so in this. What do you want me to
I'm
do?
just saying.
Damn.
YouTube Red is
Fine, he's gonna go on
getting
YouTube
out
Red.
there, man.
Carlos is called. He's gonna go on YouTube Red.
Yeah. The new Ralph Macchio and thing from what's it, the Karate Kid one is gonna be on that one.
Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not horror related, but okay.
It's badass though.
I know. No, it is actually cool. Which is funny if anybody is a Karate Kid fan since it's up. I think next week they're gonna have it at some of the AMC theaters with the original Karate Kid movie playing, and then right after it is supposed to be the first of the
Oh, that's
webisodes.
cool. I think I might check that out.
Yeah, just to make Carlos happy. I put that out there.
Yes. Sure, whatever.
Also, just to let you know, the reboot of 1987 Predator Ooh.
It's a reboot of it?
What?
Yeah, it's actually currently undergoing reshoots in advance of its September release. Did you even know it was coming out in September?
No.
I didn't even know it was supposed to be a reboot. I thought it was just going to be like part of the franchise.
No, apparently it's supposed to be a reboot of the
Aw,
1987
man.
one. In fact,
Come
actually,
on.
there's a picture that apparently was leaked. I don't know if it's a proper picture.
If Arnold is not on there, I'm not interested. Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper and put up the picture. Well, there's a picture that's going to come up
Somebody's
pretty soon. Seriously. Basically, in addition to it, it's new material that we're getting
See, I think he's listening.
that it was actually being converted to 3D.
Oh, really?
Well, the bad thing about it, though, is the movie was not even shot in 3D. So the fact that there's talks of it being converted to 3D, they say that it might have a weak plot line. So they're trying to put something in there to kind of offset the plot. Which sucks, too, because, I mean, how do you mess up a reboot of a great movie? Well, not a great movie, but a simple movie.
Doesn't that happen a lot?
I didn't want to talk about that. I didn't want to talk
How
about
do you
that.
do that? I don't know.
It could
Ask
happen so many
all
times.
The other ones.
Like, it would have been awesome, too, if I had the damn picture.
Are they gonna? Yeah, are you gonna put up the picture or what?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bomber right here.
Thanks, Bomber.
Thanks, Bomber.
Yeah, whatever. You fired.
I'll
There
post
it
the
is.
picture.
Thank you.
There you
Finally.
go. As you can see,
Jeez.
it's a completely remake too of the head as well, which is kind of weird. So we'll see. Again, like I said, there's a picture that's been leaked and it's showing it hasn't been proven if it's going to be true or not. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
I don't know, man. I'm not too happy that it's gonna be a reboot.
Well, it seems like a lot of people are not happy as well. Michael, Wendy, so many people are saying that no reboot, no reboot, no reboot. And of course, Jeff, who's the hidden member of Flatline, is over here sliding into people's DMs, throwing out hearts. Thanks, Jeff. There we could see the big ol' hearts.
Yeah. It's the heart of the show.
And I'm done for the. I'm done with the news.
Oh, really? Nice.
Wow. Did you have something you want to bring up, sir?
No. Actually, I don't think so. I can't think of anything.
Honestly, it wasn't the most productive of news days. A lot of the news, honestly, was kind of like hearsay. Like, oh, remember Hereditary? It's supposed to come out. It's great.
Oh, I
Wait,
can't
is there
wait to
any-
see
yeah,
this.
is there any news?
Yeah.
No, there's not. In fact, it took me forever to find out that it's going to be releasing in June, finally, in
Yeah.
theaters.
Okay.
And the only plot or subplot they give to it, it's a breakdown of an American family that eventually goes mental. And that was it. I was like, thanks for the...
Good.
Yeah, literally, that's all it was. And I was just like, okay. But, I mean, the reviews on it are amazing. Like,
Yeah.
everybody is
Yeah.
going crazy for this film.
The style looks awesome.
Right?
Yep.
And we've been talking about this for the longest time.
Yeah,
like,
I'm intrigued.
we've heard of... well, thank you for letting me know you're intrigued.
I'm intrigued.
I'm
I'm not
intrigued.
keeping my
Like
hopes
a
up, man.
Low commitment level down there.
I'm not keeping my hopes up because everybody said that it follows like this amazing movie, and I'm like, meh.
It was about a sexually transmitted
Yeah, exactly. That's
disease that
exactly what it
followed
was.
people around. It was amazing.
That's exactly what it was.
It was amazing.
You should just call it chlamydia or something.
No, I think that was taken already by a 1989 French film.
French.
French.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then, since we're done, let's get into some of this interview.
All right.
Yay.
Now, again, like we said, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, thank you and welcome to Flatline TV. I will try to read as many of the questions as I can. Please feel free to post any of the questions. We do have the cast and the director and creator of The Look-See on CryptTV, which if anybody's seen it, you guys suck because I posted the link for it on our page, and it's actually a really, really
Yeah.
great short film, or collaboration of short films, I guess you would say, right?
Thank you. Yes.
He looked at me like, yes, that's what I've been waiting for. This is Landon Steamer?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Well,
I didn't
First
let's
try.
I didn't mess up the names, yes. So this is...
let them explain what the Look-See is, so people that haven't seen it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was going to say something, but okay.
I almost like want Belinda to explain it. Just
Oh,
to
no, this
sure.
is yours, baby,
Belinda.
this question.
Oh.
Gotcha. Well, The Look-See is a short series on CryptTV, and so far we've just done 5 short episodes, and it's kind of following her storyline so far, where she has gone through pain and loss and not been able to let go of that, and so there's this monster hunting her, essentially.
All right.
That's the short synopsis. and you can watch it online, and that's how you find out the rest.
And actually, we again, if you haven't seen it, we do have a picture of the creature.
Dewey, Bomber.
Yeah, Bomber Dewey.
Is this?
There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
That's a bomber for you. That is the look-see. It's actually rather dark picture, but it's rather scary. Let's be real. It's pretty freaky. It's just.
Yeah, that was actually really cool. I like the makeup that was done on it.
Who did the makeup on it, by the way?
Oh.
It's not actually makeup. It's just a mask.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
And
the
I
mask.
created the mask.
Did you?
Hmm.
Awesome.
That is awesome. That is super awesome, actually.
That's why I appreciate this paint job, Carlos.
All right.
Landon is a
Beautifully
man of
speckled,
many skills.
Textured.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
That's crazy though, because again, like if you see it, like the mask that you have on it is pretty super well done. Like,
Thank you.
Then did you also do the mask for the laundromat?
I did, but that one I feel like is like a lower bar. It's like socks sewn
Should made
together.
of socks.
My
I'm like,
sewing skills are not that great. So
Should
that,
have
like,
mentioned
helps.
that one first.
So what was your inspiration on the look of his overall final form?
Yeah, so with the look-see, are you talking about look-see?
Yes.
Yeah.
Look-see is more like thematically inspired, where I've talked about like the Laundromat before in terms of its design that was just locationally inspired. But with the look-see, we did like a couple different like versions of him and did like clay sculptures and then like photoshopping, like
cool.
kind of that together. And so there was like a stage where he did have eyes.
Okay.
And CryptTV was like, wouldn't it be cool if he didn't have eyes? And I was like,
Okay.
yeah. But then it actually came together really great with thematically this idea of like pieces of your past and how he's like pieced together, and if he's like this consuming monster that he really only needs a mouth.
Right.
So
Right.
yeah, it just like slowly through different stages came together to be this.
Nice.
So
Very
But
nice.
no, and it's creepy. Let's be real. It's creepy. It's very similar to any of the other creepypastas you might see, like the Slender Man and so
yeah.
forth.
Yeah.
Wait,
So-
what? We've never heard that.
Well, I'm just saying it's just this like lone figure that's literally just kind of like an outline. Like even this
Yeah.
picture is the perfect example of it's just an outline in the dark, and you're just kind of like, wait, is there somebody there? Like, and then when you actually see him in the light, you're like, oh
Yeah.
shit, who is this?
Yeah,
You know what's
it's
very-
a
Oh, yeah.
friendly neighborhood monster. Right
Yeah,
there.
it's very interesting the contrast with the red gloves. What made you think of coming up with probably putting some red fingerless gloves on him?
So there's some aspects of this that are practical, and just like, you know what? It would be very helpful to get these on and off, Sean,
Nice.
over there. And so there was kind of this aspect of, well, it was like, it would be good to have gloves, but choosing red was just choosing an accent color
Right.
at that point, especially with like the rest of what he looks like.
What he's wearing also.
But yeah,
So are the fingers then attached to the glove?
they are.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which they're like really fun to wear. I don't know if Sean feels that way, but they're like fun to wear. Yeah.
Did you do the fingers too?
Yeah.
Nice. Good job, man.
He did.
Thank you.
Very good job.
I didn't make the gloves. I'm sorry. Not that good.
The fun you could have with latex, right?
Like
yeah. Oh my gosh. I learned a lot. The internet's
Wait,
great.
that was like
Oh,
an
yeah.
underlining. When you can have it latex, it's like an underlining.
Right.
Right.
Oh, I didn't even catch that. I don't.
No, it wasn't that. It just being.
He
on
just
the shoulder.
went there. He just
I
went
there.
dirty.
I
He just went
do.
dirty.
Always, I do that. I push the envelope. That's me.
Just trying to have fun here, guys.
Well, one thing too is that. Well, how about this? Why don't you tell us a little bit about you? Because I know that you've done several different projects, and the Look-See is actually an ending project with a bunch of things like the Laundromat and so forth that you did.
Yeah.
In fact, actually, I also have a picture of the Laundromat if you want.
Oh. Which one is it? It's gonna be him.
Yeah,
it's gonna be
I'm
him like
interested
in between like the sheets, I bet.
How'd you know? Like it's.
I'm just saying.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
like
it's
the
a good
Oh,
pick.
there it is.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. So you're asking about like the
Well,
steps up to that?
Well, I mean, because I've read a lot of things on you, and like you've. I mean, I think it'd be best if you explain it, because if not, I'm gonna be like, well, technically, you came from an area where there's more cows than people, and
That's true. Yes. It's amazing. You should all visit Nebraska. It's great. But
More cows than people.
there actually, I will say there are quite a few states that have more cows than people, but Nebraska is fortunate to be one of them. So, yeah, I'm from Nebraska, and I've always loved horror movies, but like Insidious is really like the first movie that like it felt like I went on a roller coaster, not just being excited about design, like because I think design is a huge part of like loving the horror genre, and just the monster has to look awesome.
All right, I have to cut you off right there because we actually have mixed feelings about the last Insidious movie. What did you think about it?
I haven't seen the last one. I'm waiting for it to come.
No, I'm kidding.
It was so bad that I don't even remember it anymore.
Yeah, we thought it was a bad film, and there's people that say they love it, and so like it has such a huge influence. I wanted to see what you thought about the movie.
I haven't seen it, so I feel good and safe right now for like not having an opinion on it. But I
think honestly, if you see it at home in a little bit more intimate setting, you can rewind it and play it back and so forth. I mean,
I'm always up to watch Elaine, so yeah.
As you hear Carlos, I don't know why would you want to do that. I don't know.
Just try to get through it as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's just because it took for us. I think it took it the story where it didn't need to go. I mean, it was a great.
You're talking about the fourth one.
Yeah, the last one.
The last key one.
And I'm not gonna try to give it away too much.
The last key, right?
But at the same time, too, it's kind of like, all right, well, we didn't really need this.
Yeah, like why?
So that's where we're standing from.
Jeepers Creepers 3 today.
I'm so sorry.
Today?
I'm sorry about
I'm
that.
so
things that we don't
sorry.
need. I mean, I enjoyed it, but
did you really?
I enjoyed it as the fact that it exists.
Oh.
I was like, thank you for existing, Jeepers Creepers
Here,
3.
here I
I
am
will be back
apologizing
for
that you
it.
saw it.
You'll make everything I've ever done in my life amazing. Like thank you for setting the lowest bar an example, and I don't ever have to go there.
Yeah, I feel like Jeepers Creepers 3 is more about the truck than the monsters.
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't know how that truck came about. Was it like monster truck? It has like all these knickknacks.
Yeah.
I honestly think I don't know why, but at the very end of it, they decided like, oh, we're not gonna go with the lore of Jeepers Creepers anymore.
Yeah.
Let's just go this way. Like, all right, makes no sense.
I was trying to remember. They like set it up for like the second movie, but like the boyfriend, was he actually in the second movie? He gets onto the bus,
right?
But I don't remember him as a character.
I don't remember him as a character at all.
Yeah,
so he just must have gotten off
and
at some point.
You know what's funny is like we've talked to other people too about this movie, and they're like the chronological order of it doesn't make sense. It's like 1/3 of it should be in the beginning of the whole series, another should be at the end, and then some in the middle, and you're kind of like, but the movie's supposed to be like 13 years after the last movie, and you're just like, oh.
But
it's supposed to be 27, right?
Is it 27 or something like that?
Yeah, every like 27 years.
That's what you do in your downtime, right?
I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, it's very close to like it. Like it comes out every like 35 years. I don't know, 23.
27.
Right, and that's how much the movie made an impact on us. Or at least the last one.
I was hoping we would talk about it first.
Can we talk? Caleb wants to know if can we talk Penny?
Pennywise,
Caleb?
Oh my gosh.
We can definitely talk Pennywise. Lanny wants to talk about it because this is his backstory. Go, Landon.
I would totally talk about Pennywise. I love Pennywise. I loved Tim Curry, but Bill Skarsgård has done a great job as well. The freaking design of it in this new version is so cool. The fact that like the lines on his face have a purpose, that they outline his mouth, it's just so smart.
Yeah,
so smart.
We actually met the creative team again.
From ADI.
ADI.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, they had like a private get together in Burbank. It's a place called Creature Features. I don't know if you know where that's at.
Yeah, no, Creature Features.
Yeah. They had a small like 30 person room where people can just talk to them and ask them questions, and they had like a whole the prosthetics, and they had like a little statue that they made.
Yeah, they even showed a video that they weren't like.
They're not allowed to show.
They don't know if it was going to be part of like the special features or not. They didn't because like they couldn't show certain things, but they still showed it like this video, and they had a lot of cool behind the scenes stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, it was actually really amazing. It was great to watch, and we took 1,000 pictures, and now we're just like, oh, we can't wait for the second one, which won't come out for like another 2 years. So that's cool.
It's okay. We'll just be waiting.
Just waiting and waiting and waiting. Well, like I was saying before, you did the Laundryman, and now you do the Look-See, and that actually the Laundryman is where you and Belinda started working. Was that your first movie together?
Yeah.
Did we do anything before?
No. Landon was literally like, we live in the same apartment complex, so he was literally like, "Do you want to shoot a film in the laundry this weekend?" I was like, "Sure."
Yeah.
Let's
told
do
all
it.
Our neighbors,
And
don't go in there.
We have a very creative block.
And so
Yeah.
and he picks you who, let's see, Pineapple, Sundance 2017, Tribeca 2017, The Accompanied Runaways, La Macabre on Amazon, Tawny on CBS, Two Broke Girls, and A Voice in Mad Max video game.
Wow, that's
Yeah, I
impressive.
did do that.
And this is just like, hey, do you want to just start shooting out of the blue?
Pretty much.
Great job.
Right?
Great job.
Was that how,
Landon.
or was
Yeah.
it more formalized? Did
No.
I send a letter?
No,
Oh, okay.
you just in passing, let's do it. And the laundry changed for me after that.
Yeah.
It always kind of scared me, but then
Well, because
yeah,
it's the laundry room in that whole series is the laundry room in your guys' actual apartment, right?
Yep.
Nice.
Which is hilarious.
So now like 2 million people have seen our laundry room. That's.
Is that how many
Yeah.
views the Laundryman has
I
gotten?
think it's at 2 million now. Yeah.
Wow.
Not compared to the Look-See, which was like the first month was 4 million
It hit 4 million in a
Wow,
week.
that's awesome. That's
First
crazy.
Crazy. Yeah.
in a
Yeah.
week. 4 million views.
Yep.
Now the Laundryman was done in 2015, right?
No.
last
that
year.
was done like 3 months before.
Yeah.
Really?
Look-See.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah, last year.
Right.
Yeah.
that is
Around
crazy.
this time.
That's awesome. What's some of
Yeah.
the video equipment you guys used for filming the Look-See? Because I really liked how it looked. Was it red maybe or?
No, that is super awesome that you think that though.
Okay, yeah, no,
Oh,
it looked really
great.
good.
Yeah,
Nope. GH5
Wow,
all the way.
Awesome, dude.
love that all the way. GH5.
It looked really, really good. I was like, wow.
So,
that's
but
really
that
impressive.
means you also did. Yeah, so that means you also did the lighting. You did everything on it, right?
I did. We got a bigger crew as we went forward. So then we got some like really awesome gaffing people, like
Nice.
Aaron Hughes. Shout out to you. You're awesome. Yeah, especially for like 4 and 5. Yeah. But
Crazy.
before that, it was let's light this practically and run. So
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I agree with Carlos. I mean, it looks amazing.
Thanks.
When I first saw it, I was just like, it was creepy, and I was just like, all right, I can't wait for the other ones. Let's look at it. And then something like I was saying with earlier with both of your guys' work on it too, because with Belinda, your character as well. I mean, the first one, she technically dies. I mean, let's be real. The first one, you're
Right?
But
like,
does she?
I'm like,
Or
oh,
does
I know, right? Or does she? She
Yeah,
becomes
Anything's possible.
she becomes a
yeah.
contortionist from it all of a sudden.
Oh yeah.
And then
And let me just add that though there may be some effects, Landon had me twisted in some pretty bizarre positions.
Yeah, I am very thankful for Belinda's willingness to do the things that I've asked her, like crawl through this
Tiny hole in a door
Yeah.
in a laundromat. Yeah.
I feel like I've done the things though that I've asked you to do.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, do this, but
Yeah.
I like mime it, so it's not
Yeah.
too horrible. Yeah.
and you know, and the funniest thing about it though is that like you were saying is the first one we presume you're dead, and of course with the later ones we see you more and more in it. I mean, honestly, that's where it comes in. There's a lot of like stipulations on what's going on during it. Like me and Carlos ourselves
And
and
the
our friends
answers will
and
give
Jeff.
away a lot of lore, and that's why
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh no, no,
how
and
much to give away?
And I don't want to. I'm not going to ask you about like what are you going to give away. But was that your original intention, just to screw with people's heads the way you did?
I mean,
Like-
I love that in horror, so I would definitely say that I like the idea of setting up something that gets unraveled. I don't know if it
Well,
did-
you know, and it's because it's funny. Is like, we like got into it first. Carlos was like, "Well, it's this," and then I started going into it, and then another one of us, Jeff, who was our behind the scenes guy. He started getting into it, and it was like to the point where we're both kind of getting mad. I was like, no, that's stupid. That wouldn't make sense. What are you talking about? and then just end. Like, I don't want to talk to you no more.
I know. I'm going to bed. Bye.
Bye. Done.
End of this conversation.
I'm not going to talk to you.
We
about
love
City Boy.
reading all the theories online and stuff. Like,
It's crazy.
It's amazing what people really put time and effort into trying to pull it apart and figure it out. It's fantastic.
I'm not gonna lie. I literally said, I think I said the F word about you guys a couple times last night.
Sorry. I will say that it is not totally unplanned, and there is a future to like a lot of this stuff.
I mean, I believe,
but I don't want to be like, yeah, we ruin everything. Then
I believe there has to be, because like we were just like one of them was like, oh, it's Belinda's character that it's her repressed feelings, and so she's going after the husband and the cheating woman, and I'm not revealing anything, so it doesn't matter. And then he was like, then why would she come after him? He's like, because she has repressed feelings. But then why did she go after the guy? I don't fucking know.
I was just happy that I, thought I was killed off in the first one, and then I got to come and play again.
Yeah, it was funny too, because like Jeff was saying like, oh yeah, she was great. I seen the first one, and he goes, oh, but I just saw the third one. She's all in the third one.
Yeah.
You know what? I do gotta say though, I did get a little cringy though when you had to touch the toilet. I was like, ew.
Yeah, I was rolling around that toilet all day. Tell you what.
Yeah. Hopefully that
it was
toilet
clean.
very
It was
clean.
clean.
Oh wow, Alexander.
Very clean for a public restroom.
How you doing, Alexander Taylor? He says Landon also did the score for the Look-See series, which I think is also impressive. Not a lot of
and sound effects, all the sound effects, the score, everything is
so
Landon.
You did the laugh then, huh? Like that, the little laugh that he does.
It's just an affected version of.
Nice.
Wow. All right.
I like
That's
that.
awesome. Damn, you really are a man of many talents, huh?
Yeah.
He just looked at me like.
He can sing as well if you ever needed him to.
I need a singer. I need a singer for a band.
Ladies and gentlemen, should he be singing right now? That is the question. Should he be singing?
That'll be season 2 of the Look-See. The singing. The singing Look-See. Yeah.
Ready? Why do you build me up, buttercup?
Baby, why you let me down?
That was funny. That we just,
Totally
it just kind of, everybody's like, all right, I forgot the words.
Yeah.
Damn it, words. But what do you call it? Well, Belinda, and of course, and I apologize because we're about to switch you off as well.
Oh,
but
it was Alexander Taylor, by the way. What's up, Alexander Taylor?
It was What's up,
know
Alexander Taylor? He knows you. He thanks you for giving him that shout out. He thanks you for all the wows you just got him on it.
Yeah.
Belinda, I mean, besides the Look-See, and hopefully, like we were saying, the more episodes coming up, is there anything else that you're working on, or anything we can look forward to? Anything else horror-ish? That sounds bad to say it, horror-ish.
Yeah, the funny thing about horror is that I've very much come from a drama background and didn't do a lot of horror, and not for any reason. I just didn't do it.
Right.
It just didn't come up, and I've had a complete run of it lately, and I'm loving it. And the fans are the best fans out there. Seriously, best fans ever.
Yeah,
like horror fans
are super like.
So
dedicated.
I would love to do more horror. I don't have any horror specifically slated right now. Have a bit more drama, but hopefully potentially more Look-See. We'll see.
That would be amazing.
But who knows? Yeah.
Yeah. No, and that's what I say. That would be amazing. But it's just because, like I said, I read off like just a small portion of the things you've done. You've done a lot of stuff.
I just love to work.
Me too.
Whether it's theater, film, TV, voiceover, whatever, I'll do it. And that's hence why, if he wants me to come play in the laundry and shoot something, then I'm like, yeah, let's do something.
Oh, yeah, no.
It's, yeah.
But that's awesome. I mean, and I definitely would look forward to seeing more stuff with you in it. But again, I do apologize. We're going to keep Landon here, and we're going we're going to thank you for being here.
Look-See.
But we would love for you to share your information as far as where people can contact you, reach you, look for you on Facebook.
Yeah. I am Instagram at Goz22, GOS22. Facebook, Belinda Gosby. I think it shows you how to spell it. Yeah. Twitter, Belinda Gosby. And that's my things. Those 3.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you for being on.
All right, I'm going to try to gracefully get out of the chair.
No, it's fine. We can. No, don't even gracefully.
I'm
just
joking.
Just start knocking crap over.
Throw it. I'm out of here.
make a grand entrance. Exit. Right.
Right.
Like, I'm not here.
And while you're doing that, let me go to a couple of questions over here. See if there's any questions. Yes, Mary Grace, I did say horish, but I meant horrorish. God. Alexander, thank you for letting us know about that information. I do have a feeling that you do know Landon, but it's cool. We won't talk about that. And then Caleb and everybody's talking about it. Still, Caleb, I like where your head's at. Definitely looking forward to, as well as chapter 2.
Yeah. Sorry, Alexander. I'm just connecting with you.
Yeah, no, and Alexander also is saying Creature Feature also had Richard Bellis, which is the composer for It. Yes, he did. Yeah. He recently had that, and they had actually had a couple of their CDs when they had the Tim Curry exhibition, which was amazing, by the way.
That was cool.
Yeah, I got to meet Tim for the first time, and I cried.
Yep.
I cried like a grown fucking man. I cried. And Ben Wallfish. Yeah,
Sorry.
composer. No, you're good. I was like, all right, yeah. He was a composer for the newest movie, and he was there as well. As awesome. Yeah, and Studio ADI also did the stuff for Bright, so they also had another small thing for the Bright series. They just do amazing work. They worked on Aliens. They worked on Dune. They worked on Starship Troopers, which is the big bug movie. Best bug movie out. Best bug movie out there. Let's be real.
I love that movie.
I do too. The Mind Bug.
Oh, I know, right? Neil Patrick Harris, yo.
Yo, NPH. Legendary. Okay. As you can see now, we do have Sean Bryson here.
Yes.
Hey, Sean.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Nobody knows who Sean Bryson is. Let's be real. Because Sean, I just told him before too, his IMDb page is like who's who of who the hell is this guy? But you've seen him, because this man right here is the look-see.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah. But Sean, you've also been in a bunch of movies, right?
Yeah, I have.
The
bunch of
Man with About a Horse.
Yeah. That went through a series of titles. Actually, it was like The Truth About Us Joneses, and then I think it was the Man Without a Horse.
Right.
There might have been a third one in there too.
And then and there was one called the Psycho Experiment or Psycho.
The Psychic Experiment.
Psychic Experiment. Thank you.
Yeah, that was. So yeah, that was a fun little thing. Into the horror. Oh, you know what? I didn't realize that there's music. There's like all music in the background.
Sean came on. He's just like,
it's really
this is
cool, man.
Really annoying me. What's going on? I can't talk.
Like if I was like looking around like this, like at the ceiling, like oh wait, I didn't hear that when I was sitting just right over there.
Would have been funny though if you actually stopped and like, oh my god, the voices started again.
Oh my god,
Can't play with this, Danny.
It's happening again, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, there is some music, and the reason why there's music, if anybody ever asked too, is because most interviews tend to feel very monotone with somebody that's just talking. So to have something in the background for people to distract you,
Just like keep that energy up.
It just keeps it up.
No, you're right. It works.
It changes it.
It does. I do feel a little bit more at ease.
Right? Just you got this music. You got Pennywise chilling right behind you, and you feel at ease. God, you're made for this horror stuff, bro. You're made for it.
Oh. Can they hear that?
Oh,
yeah, everybody hears all this.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just like you had to have on headphones.
It's like, Carlos, why are you messing with me while I'm trying to do this interview?
Was that you, Carlos?
That's me.
That's all Carlos. Carlos is the man, as well as Landon, the man of many talents. I'm just being. But no, we were saying that you're in a few movies, but also you were the laundered man.
I was.
Oh damn.
I was. Well, yeah, like we had said earlier, we shot just like a day. Like it was a Monday, I think.
Yeah. I think we had ambitions to like shoot it in like 5 hours. And
yeah, I mean it turned into like a whole day thing. It was like I think 12 hours.
Well, you know what they say, all horror starts on a Monday.
Yeah. Well spoken.
I concur with that one.
Just saying.
Yeah,
Just saying.
well spoken, man. Yeah.
They do say that.
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, no, it's,
Always saying it.
yeah, no, it's just a lot of fun. Just working with Lynn is just a lot of fun. It's just like, hey, do you want to come play? I'm like, yeah, let's shoot it. It's going to be where? Oh, in the laundry room. Cool. Okay.
Cool, right. All I have to do is go downstairs, right? On.
Yeah,
All right,
I mean,
cool.
yeah, like walk down the stairs and in the laundry room, and then like, you know, we shot in a part of the laundry room though that I hadn't seen before. So thank you for that.
Yeah, just was exploring.
Because there's this whole other like door that no one ever walks through.
Oh, okay.
There's no need to.
It's-
Now
yeah,
there is.
yeah. And so that was the first time that I had been in there. I probably never would have been in there before, but you know.
Just looks creepy, probably, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, kind of.
We found dead cats in there.
Sean, if it means anything, everybody right now just like I noticed the music too, and I didn't know if it was a glitch.
Oh, see,
Oh, wow,
right?
really?
I know. It's like you know what? It's like if you're sitting in a really cool like doctor's office, but like it's like the Phantasm guy with like the ball,
Right.
And like
Right.
you're waiting to go see him. Like that's kind of like the music that I think that he would play. You know, but then you get to the door and you're on either side, and
Yeah,
then
you're
it's
like-
like, oh shit.
Yeah, there's nothing. No.
Actually,
No.
I do have that song too, the Phantasm.
Whoa. But then, you know what? The funniest thing is, all right, Sean. So why does Landon keep casting you as his monsters?
Sean's freaking tall. Sorry, Sean? Why do I keep casting you as?
I'm freaking tall. I'm like 6'3", which really is short in the NBA. Like I would be point guard. Like I think Steph
So
Curry
that was like it was
is
either
6'3", maybe 6'3".
NBA or playing monsters.
It was either basically I had a choice, right? Like it was like you can go pro.
Be like the Doug Jones.
You could
of the-
play the NBA. You could do the NBA thing, or you know, you can be in some horror films. You know,
Makes sense.
cast as like the tall monster. And I was like, no brainer, horror films.
Yeah.
You know.
No. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's funny though because you were his laundryman. You're his the look-see, and of course, I mean, we see you regularly as well. You know, without the makeup.
Daniel.
Yeah.
You're like, oh yeah, I have an
Yeah.
actual
That's right.
character.
Yeah.
we even see you with your eyes missing. Let's be real.
Yeah, that's true. That was not hard to do.
That wasn't.
It's hard if you've ever tried to make your eyes disappear. You know, like
Yeah. You do have to wear like tracker marks though on your eyes.
yeah, I did.
That's weird.
I did. Spoiler alert: I was wearing tracker marks. It wasn't just like
He's all
me like
spo-
imploding my skull, and you could see
Spoilers,
the
ladies and gentlemen. I had
Yeah.
tracks on my face.
special effects, right? That's why they're called special effects.
Blanca McIntyre. I said the name right. She wants to know, how do you prep to play his part? Any monster inspirations?
That's a great question.
That was done by Blanca McIntyre.
You know what? Actually, it was really funny because we were talking about that when we were doing some of the look-see prep. We were walking around his apartment, and it was like we were just like taking like two opposite. Oh, did we just go into like Nightmare on Elm Street theme?
Yes.
Oh, sorry guys. Yeah, I mean, this is a lot of fun. Just the music alone.
No, yeah.
I mean, you guys are really nice too.
All right.
Yeah, again, it's all about
We
setting
have
the tone.
great music.
There's a reason why they have us here.
Call me DJ Carlos.
Wicca Carlos.
No, we were talking about like I feel like it was like Michael Jackson meets a velociraptor or something because we were talking about like how the look-see would move and like how,
We watched some videos.
We did, yeah.
Oh wait,
like-
are you talking about that? Like, and it's one of my favorite scenes where it's a close-up. I think it was episode 3, right, or 4?
Of his feet or what?
Yeah.
And his feet, and he's doing like this
Yeah.
weird, like kind of like.
So, Shamon.
Yeah.
I guess it would be a reverse like moonwalk.
That is
yeah.
exactly what people say. Yeah.
That was how it felt when I was doing it. It was just like, man, am I going forwards, backwards? I confuse myself. Like I don't know. Yeah, so we were just kind of like walking through his apartment, and just sort of like okay, well, I think it's gonna feel a little bit more like maybe reptilian, but then maybe we want to go slightly more into like what a ballerina might do, and then it was like, oh, think of like Michael Jackson. Like it really like we just ran the gamut of both like people and then also like reptiles, and
There were a lot of phases where it was like, oh, this is gonna look so cool, and then we like filmed it, and then we're like, oh, that's not actually like.
Yeah.
And then we do, like,
it looks so much better in my mind.
Yeah.
So much better.
Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny how that happens?
Always happens.
Like,
Always
all the
happens
time,
like that.
man. You know, or it's like, oh, I killed that audition in my car on the drive
Yeah.
to the audition, and then.
Because we originally had you. Remember, we had you like shuffling.
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah. We were
Every day I'm shuffle.
Yeah.
shuffling.
We would play that music and record it. Yeah.
That was also part of the prep. Was
that
the
didn't
musical.
That didn't make it.
That
That didn't make it at all. Well, yeah, no, because I was
I
saying
wanted to see a shuffling Luxie.
Yeah.
that would have been
Yeah.
that would have been like all of a sudden, ding, 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 ding. Yeah, that would have
There
been
could
big.
be
You know.
memes out there.
You know, hammer no hurt 'em kind of,
Yeah.
you know, MC Hammer.
It's like that.
around the table.
It's like that dancing frog that comes out of.
Oh yeah. Hello, my
Baby,
baby.
hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal. Yeah.
Everyone jumped in on that one.
That was
Yeah.
Did you guys? That was fun.
From
That was a lot of
Spaceballs?
fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
Spaceballs.
Actually, I do. I have a little cosplay of
He
that.
does a cosplay of
I
that.
made that little guy coming out of my chest, and the shirt says "Spaceballs the cosplay."
Really?
Yeah.
That's so. I like
And he
that.
just walks around with it.
Yeah, and I play the music too.
So from far away though, if you're not wearing glasses, it just looks like his big dick coming out. Of
Yeah,
his,
pretty much.
His chest.
Oh.
It's amazing.
Well, let's be honest. It's Mel Brooks. Of course, it's gonna look like a dick.
What a dick.
Mel Brooks. It's gonna look like a dick.
No, I know, but I'm saying from far away. Jesus.
Kind of phallic.
A dick with the hat on.
Dick
And a
with a
king.
hat on.
Yeah, I think that's the most cursing we've done all night.
It's
We're
okay.
pretty tame today.
Well, it's a
Yeah.
safe place, right?
No,
That's-
yeah, we're pretty tame. We're usually already.
We're gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we actually have a really good friend of ours, and he's a follower as well, Michael Audrey Myers.
Yeah, what up,
he-
brother?
Yeah, what's up, Michael? By the way, he commented like he's 6'4". He stood next to Tyler Main from the Rob Zombie Halloween, and he fell short because
It's like 7 foot.
he's like 6'8". Yeah.
Holy crap.
And then he stood next to Derek Mears, great guy by the way. Actually,
Yeah.
known him for years. And he's like 6'6" or 6'7". So
Dang.
yeah, so by
I'm point guard.
point guard. I'm just saying,
Not
point guard.
center.
Does anyone
Not
know how
center.
tall Javier Botet is? The guy who plays Mama, and
Oh,
he's like really tall.
yeah, no, isn't. I can definitely look it up, but we really need
No,
to
we don't
find
need
out.
to look it up. But we'll just compare.
Guys, if
Shout out
anybody
to
knows how
Javier
tall he
Botet.
is, let me know. All of
Yeah.
a sudden, he's 5'2". Like what?
No, that's impossible.
I know. Like what? It's all camera angles.
Apple crates.
Yes.
It's like Tom Cruise.
So Landon was saying that he felt that the Luxie costume was very comfortable to wear. Is it?
Yeah, actually.
Oh, I don't know if the whole costume is comfortable. The hands are comfortable. Is the mask
No,
comfortable?
yeah. No,
6'6"?
I mean,
He's 6'6".
6'6".
Wow.
Javier Botet?
Holy snikes! So Derek Mears is about as tall as him, and Tyler Main is huge.
Showering over there.
Yeah, Tyler Main's huge.
Grow 3 inches, Sean.
Just
Just keep
Do
growing.
it.
Just reach for the stars. Just keep growing. No, but is the glove? The gloves are comfortable, but is the rest of it comfortable?
the gloves. The gloves are just really soothing. You know, soft around the skin.
It makes me. He's all like, it makes me hit at parties.
Now he
Like,
sounds
wait, what?
like
Yeah.
Buffalo
for raves,
Bill
right?
from
Right.
Silence of the Lambs.
Put the lotion.
Those gloves are made for raves.
Well, you should see me do
Oh,
you know,
imagine
jazz
it.
hands.
Imagine if they
Oh,
actually
yeah.
lit up at the end.
All right.
You would freak people out. Like what's
No, that still photo right there of the Luxie. Actually, that was me mid jazz hands when they snapped out. I was
Awesome.
like, actually, that works.
Spirit
Let's
fingers.
just use that.
Just
Yeah,
use
spirit
that?
fingers, exactly.
That's awesome. I
So-
mean, and I love that picture.
Yeah, oh, I love that picture. When I saw that, I was like, oh my god, that's amazing.
I look so good.
Oh my god. You can't see my face. That's the best part. It's scary. Leaves so much more to the imagination. The mask is the most uncomfortable part to wear.
Yeah.
I could breathe in it.
Gets hot though.
It does get hot. Sometimes the breathing is muffled. Like if it's depending on like where I'm like moving my body or where I'm holding, because like there are times when I have to get into like a funky position or something like that, and it's not like the most comfortable, but it works for the shot that we're doing. So you know. And so it's at those times when it's probably like the least comfortable to wear because like the mask might be smushed up. Like I've gotten really good at like adjusting my face, like when I'm in those awkward positions where I'm just like, I'm like, oh no, this is okay.
You were to take it off, he's like,
yeah, seriously. No, I think I have. So I wonder what I must look like if you were to just like pull the curtain back and then like you see my face with the mask off, and it probably would. It would probably look like that, like, you know. But like it works when the mask is on because it's.
Are your eyes open inside the mask?
It doesn't really matter. I close them half the time. Sometimes I'm just like this, like.
Just walking with his eyes closed.
Like
you want me right here? All right,
yeah,
let's go.
I'm in mid-sleep right now.
Yeah, in between takes, I kind of just go like kind of Zen mode, like because I'll just be like off to the side or just.
And then Amanda, who's like the best AD ever, like just like
Sean
around.
I love Amanda. She's so
Shout
wonderful.
out to Amanda Flieger.
Hey, Amanda Flieger.
Well, you know what's funny too is I can just see you just like falling asleep in there, and like, oh my god, that noise is amazing. We got to put that on.
Yeah.
Huh? What noise?
that?
Well,
what?
There are a lot of times where I'm like trying to show Sean what I want from him, but he can't see anything. But my mind doesn't like connect that way, so I'll just like mime it to Sean, and Sean's just like,
okay,
because you can't see me.
No, I can't. I can't see anything.
I'm like, do this. You can't see me.
You guys use a little bit like the green screen stuff, right? With the head decapitation, like the green sock maybe over her head, right?
So that was all rotoscoped. No
really?
green screen.
Wow.
That's the only green screen shot. Well, and in episode 4, there's a guy that falls off of a building.
Okay, right.
Those are the only 2 green screen shots.
I was wondering if next time you could do is probably just do the green for the eyes, and you could actually see. And that way you could just
it's true
black it out, and that way you don't have to be.
Oh, so
you want to come on as a technical advisor?
Landon's all like, oh, really? You could do that?
see,
well, part of me is like, I was like, it's inconvenient to Sean, but then I don't have to do it in post. So, like,
you're making my job easier.
No, well, see, he probably won't say it, but like when he said rotoscoping, like I didn't know what that was, and then he told me what it was, and basically it was like 12 hours to edit out whatever that shot where she's in the tub, and like. That was like episode 3 or
it's like on for
2
like
or 2
seconds.
That was 2.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, hours.
and then it was like, well, we're not. We probably. I don't think it was like we're gonna end up using it anyway. But it was like he still did it.
Yeah.
But like just spending 12 hours to do it, just to put in the work for something that you were only gonna see for a couple seconds, and then to not even use it, and just Landon's whole attitude was like, just it didn't really like. Push the story forward in the right way anyway. So it wasn't like, oh my god, I just spent 12 hours on this. It was just like, all right, cool.
Thanks, Sean.
All right.
Yeah, I thought you
no, because he won't say it, but he's like super hungle.
He's super hungle.
Hungover. That's like hungover and humble.
It's like you're living in the jungle, and he wouldn't say it, but yeah, super professional, and just the work ethic is just.
Top notch.
Sean, I think you're great. Yeah. It's like have to like.
Basically, I was saying all those nice things.
We're just gonna compliment each other. For
I know, right?
Night.
Right.
How
Hopefully.
much more time do we have?
I just want to keep being in his films. That's all.
Well,
I say nice things.
Michael Myers also wanted to give out some information because he cosplays quite a bit as well, and he's always in his Michael Myers mask, of course. He says best way to stay cool in a mask: chew like winter mint gum or something.
Thank you. I thought the wintry freshness only stayed inside the mouth, but I guess when you exhale, then it's gonna. I'm gonna try that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Survival tips, bro. Looking out, man. Thank you.
So Mary also said, "Hung in the jungle is hungle."
That's way better than anything that was said at this table.
I'm just saying.
Thank you for that.
Hung in the jungle. Those are our people right there.
Hung in the jungle.
That is fucking funny.
Hung in the jungle.
Tip my cap to you.
I like that. That's a funny shit
that
right
could
there.
be like this episode could, AKA Hung in the Jungle. If there was an episode title.
There was an episode title. All right. Well, because we need to start wrapping up, unfortunately, because
I know this hour goes by so fast.
Even though I know we should have got more time.
An hour and a half.
I blame Isaac. Bummer. If If you guys were watching it as just regular viewers, and it's something I meant to ask Belinda, and I apologize, Belinda, I meant to ask you as well. What is the CryptTV series that you would recommend as far as other short films besides the Lixie?
Series or just other shorts? 'Cause
Other
they have,
shorts.
like,
I have
okay.
shorts, yeah.
There's a short that I freaking love. It's
Which one?
called Turned, and it's a zombie one, but it's
Nice.
so amazingly shot. It's just captive. It's freaking
Is that the one
awesome.
you showed me? I feel like because we were sitting down like watching
Probably
a bunch of them.
Maybe. I don't know. We've watched a lot of things.
There was, and then there was the one that looked really amazing. Oh my god! Now I'm really embarrassed because I can't think of the name of it.
Happens to me. Happens to me all the time.
Yeah.
Every day.
Believe me.
It's that
you
one
don't even know.
with that thing in it.
Yeah, that one.
It was like, and then you went, oh, yeah, it was great.
Yeah. I actually, fortunately, I got a chance to work with doing 3 shorts for CryptTV also.
No way. Which
Yeah.
ones?
I forgot the names of them, but I remember one of them. Yeah, because it was like maybe 2-3 years ago.
Dang.
But it was one of them with this little kid. We had to do 3 of them in one night. It was nuts.
What? Wait, was
Yeah.
it part of like their 16-second scare?
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe it
like,
was.
Oh wow.
Are you doing like 3-minute shorts here?
Yeah, no, it
Okay.
was like the short little ones like that.
Dang.
Like one of them was like this about this a humanoid insect humanoid thing, and they're inside like this like a little camp, and then we did that one, and then we also did one about this little girl had an imaginary friend, and the babysitter gets attacked by the imaginary friend, and then she calls another babysitter to come and to just keep feeding him.
Dang.
And then the other one was this really cool, like this little boy goes like into this crawl space, and they said that you're not supposed to look at this thing, or if not, then you basically you could become like a curse or dead and stuff like that. And this kid obviously looks, and then he sees himself in the mirror, and he sees that himself that he's dead, and he starts like screaming and like all this crazy stuff.
Those were all the 16-second ones?
Yeah, there's 3
Dang,
of them.
that sounds like a lot packed in 16 seconds.
Well, it was short, but we did it like almost. I was there till 6 in the morning or something like that. I was going home. Yeah,
oh my
I was just doing all the makeup, myself and my FX partner.
Nice.
Wow, man, nice.
Yeah, he does FX. I mean, you can tell the
Yes.
work and this and stuff. Like
Yeah,
that.
this stuff is amazing.
In
by
fact,
the way.
actually, if you guys are going, you can actually catch him at
Monsterpalooza.
Monsterpalooza. He'll be
Hey.
doing.
Yeah,
He'll be doing.
I'll be doing a makeup demo there on Saturday.
Gotcha.
For Real Creations.
Nice.
That's really cool. Were you at Son of Monsterpalooza?
Yeah, I was there. I was there also. Monsterpalooza. I go
You
to.
could have met earlier.
Yeah,
Carlos gets around.
it wasn't meant to be until now, because that's what we do at Flatline TV. We bring people together. But
There you go. Like
Don't
this.
you blame the movies. Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative.
Mary,
Right.
don't you tell me what to do, girl. Wow. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we do apologize. I know we're having too much fun here, but Bomber's telling us we got to get the heck out of the studio.
Sucks. I hate that.
Guys, if you can please give me your information, let them know where they can reach out to you, where they can see your stuff, where they can high five you or slide into the DMs. Please let them know.
Oh, after you.
Oh, you can just go to landonstamer.com, and any information you would need is on there.
Yeah, Facebook. I'm on Facebook. Sean Bryce.
Sean Bryce is
Yeah,
on
Sean
Facebook.
Bryce.
Just
Find him on
FYI. He's on Facebook. But no, guys, we do
thank you so
appreciate
much
you
for coming.
all of you guys coming out
Yeah,
here and
thank you
being
so
hanging
much
out.
for having us.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Definitely. God, there's so much going on.
We'd
so
like
much
to have you
that's
guys
happening.
back sometime soon.
Yeah, definitely. There's so much still to talk
Anything
about.
more progresses with your guys' series, we can come back and we could talk more.
There
Yeah.
will be a season 2.
Oh, look at that now.
All you had to say. We didn't want to say it, but yes, there will be a season 2 of the Look See. Real quick, I'm Johnny Nietz. Again, you can reach out to us on Facebook at FlatlineTV. Flatline TV. Go ahead and like us, share us, and share the wealth. Let everybody know that that's what you come here for is us
every Tuesday night.
and not Carlos.
And I am Carlos Velarde. You can find me on Instagram under Latino_Joker. And you see me soon at the Monsterpalooza. with my makeup demo.
Ooh, actually, guys, you guys got to check it out.
Yeah,
too.
it's gonna be really cool.
And if you guys want a little sneak peeks, he's been putting that up on his Instagram.
Yeah,
So just check him out
hints.
on his Instagram. He's also Latino_Joker.
Yeah, that's the one
That's the one you do. Yeah, just
that's the one I do it
Just
on.
saying, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Again, we appreciate you guys
Yeah,
spending
and
time
we
with
guys
us.
think our other guest that was here too.
I did. I was Belinda.
did you?
Belinda, she was, but she's
Oh,
over
my
there.
bad.
What are you doing? That's like saying hi, Belinda.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
know,
but thank you very much for coming out.
No, seriously, we do thank you. And that's why I said it earlier during your leave, but we won't talk about that.
So, thank you. We are Flatline TV, and we will see you next Tuesday. We're keeping your finger on the pulse of horror news. Sorry, I just got all mixed up here.
Yes, you did.
Trying to
Guys,
catch up.
again, appreciate you guys, and we'll talk to you next week.
Yes.